and their dog Sailor. Everything he does is rooted in being a devoted husband and father. His family is his foundation, his motivation, and his greatest accomplishment. Ken Rossi's introduction into the Morris County Wrestling Hall of Fame is not just a recognition of titles and accolades. It is a celebration of a life dedicated to the sport, to mentorship, to leadership, and to family. Ken, your legacy is felt on the mat, in the wrestling room, and in the lives of everyone you have influenced. Congratulations on this well-deserved honor. Morris County Wrestling is better because of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt, for the great introduction. I chose Matt to do that because he represents two schools that are near to me. My roots in Jefferson Township and West Morris Central. Ready, so I didn't get choked up. At West Morris Central, where I teach and work for 30 years. I'm going to thank a couple of people and then just talk for a teeny bit. All right, I want to thank my mom and dad who couldn't make it. They've been so dear to me my whole life. Helping in wrestling, it's been great. I'm going to get it together. Hold on. Thank my brother and sister. Helped me in my wrestling journey, especially when I chugged too much milk and couldn't make weight and had to run for endless hours. They're behind me. Thank my dad, Carmine Rossi, my uncle Sam Rossi, Bob Forrest, Fred Pietrowski, and all the youth wrestling coaches in Jefferson Township, New Jersey. Along with, they taught me basics like where your head goes, your body goes, and stay under the arms. Then to the advanced stuff like Gravy rolls, leg counters, and a variety of other things. That helped me and my teammates transform into one of the best wrestling teams in Mortar Radius, 3/4 covered by water and state protected forest. Right? We got 7 state place winners in 1 year from a public school with enrollment of about 700 people. We were #1 in the country. We won 2 Group 2 titles. We were ranked #1 in university, and all my teammates there to help me compete and train and compete in the Division I, compete in the Division I nationals, and be a Division I wrestler. After I graduated, I joined the Stanridge Academy of Wrestling, and Coach Ron Stanridge kind of mentored me into how to become a head coach and become a man. Coach Wells wrestled with us there, Markey wrestled with us there, Coach Merrill wrestled with us there, amongst a variety of other coaches and people in the county. Athletic Director John DiColo, also the Jefferson Athletic Director, Hall of Fame member, taught me how to be a responsible head coach and how to take care of a program. After that, I moved on to coaching at West Morris. At both experiences, I thank all the head assistant coaches that I had. Many among them, everybody that's here, thank you for coming. Especially out of those assistant coaches, I have to mention West Morris head coach Chris Merrill and Jimmy Malella. Those two, along with me, we ran that West Morris program for 15 years with a lot of help from some other people. But their ideas, their efforts, their ability to step on the mat and grind along with me helped West Morris become a very strong wrestling program within the county. So, Coach Merrill, Coach Blola, thank you so much. I want to thank the Jefferson Youth Wrestling community. We got a bunch of our guns right over here. Come to support me. Thank you, boys. All right, and all the family members we got that came out to support me from Jefferson Youth Wrestling. We got a bunch of hammers coming up. We're excited to see that, right? 300 wins with my girls soccer program, a variety of sectional titles. They're willing to go out and compete just like the wrestlers any day of the week. I want to thank all the wrestlers at Jefferson and West Morris that competed with me. Wrestling's a brotherhood, and we created that brotherhood through pre-practice runs, red flag days, signature moves like spladles, and all of the glory that wrestling brings, the wins and the losses. Finally, for thanks, I want to thank my family, my wife Andrea. She's always behind me, got my back. My 3 kids, Nicolette, Carmine, and Gino. The boys are up here. There's my daughter over there. And we got a new puppy, Sailor. We love her because she takes more naps than me. So it doesn't look as obscene as many naps I take. Mostly, I'm honored to receive this award. I've been in this county a long time, coaching, wrestling, and everyone in here is like a family member to me. Every time I walk in this gym, officials, coaches. I went to a key to the mat this morning in Long Valley. There's like 12 guys I know rolling around with kindergartners. I love being on the mat. I love the people associated with the sport. And that's what tells the story about wrestling, right? And it all comes from sport. And that's what tells the story about wrestling, right? And it all comes full circle. So, just like Coach Mr. Liardi said here, boys, go out and wrestle. When you have the opportunity, give it back to somebody less fortunate than you. Go coach a team, give some private lessons, do something for free, create some big goals. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm super honored to receive this.
Ken Rossi. Again, I want to congratulate all the inductees this year, Sean Markey, Anthony Liardi, and Ken Rossi. We do have one more quick note that we're going to just say a few words about a gentleman who's going to be retiring this year, a former Hall of Famer, and Dave Ryerson's going to say a few words.
Again, not to belabor the point, but he's probably mad at me talking about him right now, but the Morris County wrestling coach's family is sad to see that Kevin Carroll is going to be hanging up his coaching shoes this year. I think we should all offer Kevin our sincere thanks. He coached 3 sports, if I'm not mistaken, for over 40 years. As an educator in Madison and in Providence, he's done a hell of a job. It's been a hell of a career, and we're really going to miss him. And he deserves a standing ovation for everything he's done.
Thank you, and wrestlers, you ready? Let's get going.
Wrestlers, at this time, if you are from the top bracket, please report to the opposite side of the mat, top bracket. The near side of the mat, the bottom bracket, will be going in order. Please remain standing through the national anthem and the retirement of the colors. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem will be sung. By Mount Olive students Sammy Bosch and Ashley Orozco. Thank you, girls. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Please remain standing until the colors are retired.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mount Olive High School. It's GSHSW.com presents the 40th annual Morris County Wrestling Championships. Donald J. Brower here with a man who knows a little bit about making history locally, the only state champion in Lenape Valley history, Nick Palumbo. Nick, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited. It looks like we got a good lineup of finals here.
Yeah, we're going to start at 106 today. They're doing the Lehighs right now, getting all that set up. We're going to be doing the Lehighs.
25 district champion and 25 region.
Get a little business out of the way.
Varsity Hills, coached by Chris Wells. He's a junior. Season record of 15-4, lifetime 93-16. Two-time district champ, third in Region 2, second in Region 2 last season, and a 225 Morris County champion. At 120, it's Frank Fayel from Jefferson Township, coached by Chris Wells and Bob Davis. He's a junior, 17-0 undefeated, 68-25 lifetime. 24, he was district champ, Region 3rd. 25, district 2nd, Region 4th. He's going up against Cole Reynolds from Mount Olive.
I'd like to thank some of our sponsors from today. Performance Trophies and Medals, conveniently located on right off of Route 10. The Harrington Companies, Demolition Recycling, Construction, Hoffman Supply, Esta Built Wrestling Club. You can be good, you can be great, but if you want to be the best, you need to be Esta Built.
Yes, sir.
The New Jersey Wrestling Association. Want to get back to the sport you love? Scan the QR code for more information on joining the top official in the USA. Sarinelli's Accounting, Tax, and Consulting. Sarinelli and Associates, 973-927-3300.
A senior with a record of 16-4, 59-51 lifetime. He's a district 3rd, a two-time Morris County 6th. He's going up against Colin McDonald from Morristown. Sophomore, 13-5, 42-14 lifetime, and returning district champion. Moving on to 138, Nick DeFrancisco. From Hanover Park, Tyler Brennan. He's a senior, 18-4, 123-28 lifetime. Two-time district champ, two-time region finalist, three-time state qualifier. He'll meet Brody Neal of West Morris, a junior, 22-1. Coached by Chris Morrow. Lifetime record, 96-14. He's a district champion, two-time region 3rd, and NJSIAA 7th place. 144 from Mount Olive, Tommy McDonald.
You're talking about how good some of these are. Look, you've been through this in another county. Just kind of what's going through your head when you're doing the Lehighs and standing here for counties.
Just getting prepared for the match.
I'm on this side with you now, Nick.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, mainly just getting yourself mentally prepared.
Winners and bring them over there.
150 pounds.
All righty.
He's a junior. His season record is 22-3. Lifetime 72-24. He's a 3rd in the district in 2024. He'll go against Colin Smythe of Mount Olive. 18-6, 55-30 lifetime, district champion, and region 2nd place. 157 brings us Charlie Lisinski, coached by DJ Roman of Roxbury. He's a senior, 22-1, lifetime 80-25. District finalist 25, region 3rd, district 3rd in 23, and region 5th.
You gonna watch them?
Going against Joey Monticello.
Yeah, I got a kid in the.
Lifetime 53-9, district champion and a region champion. 165 pounds from Morristown, Evan Carnow, coached by Jesse Thorson. Junior, 18-3, 57-31 overall, a region qualifier. At 165, Justin Bullock. 18-4, 73-20, district champion, region 2nd, and Morris County returning champion. 175 from Roxbury, Nolan Monahan.
A lot of Mount Olive here. Yeah, Nolan's a very good wrestler. Yeah, he's improved a lot since last year. Now he's a county finalist. I believe he's only a junior too, so he's got another year ahead of him.
He's a senior, 44, 100 wins and 34 losses. He's a district champ and a region 3rd. 190 pounds. From Randall, Andrews Island. Coached by Tomboy, Dusty, Kresge, and Federico. He's 21-3, lifetime 67-33, returning district 3rd. He'll take on Frank DiMarzio of Mars Hills. Just a sophomore, 19-4, 42-22 overall. District 3rd, Region 6, Morris County, 4th place. Moving to 215. From West Mars, it's Deacon Frey. Coached by Chris
Deacon actually had a really good match with Cisco from Kinnelon in the semis to get here. Going to wrestle a kid who's very good from Mount Olive, Nico Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nico
kind of turned it on last year. He was good, and then just kind of, honestly, I'll tell you what I think really opened his eyes was he wrestled Harris of St. Joe's Montvale in the region finals, and he kind of went out there and goes, you know what, whatever, I'm going out there and just do what I need to do. And even though he lost, I think that confidence is just like, listen, I'm not going to hold back. Helped him get to where he was.
Yeah, I think sometimes even losing can, give you a little bit of confidence. 'Cause now you know you're right there with some of the best guys. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see him for this postseason.
Yeah, I think he's ready. You're ready to do some damage.
Yeah, 100%.
Two-time region champ and 7th last year in the state. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Morris County Tournament finalists.
We're going to start at 106 here. I don't think they're giving any of a warm-up. They're just going to go right into it.
Let's do it.
Team scoring tonight. Team scoring.
Yeah, Lombardi versus Spagnola.
68 points. Morristown, 71. Wigan Park, 73.
As you see here, it's 113. 106 I need. 106, you got Spagnola, who is a freshman from Hanover Park, who's 19-3, versus Dom Lombardi, a sophomore from Morris Hills. Lombardi 16-8, Spagnola 19-3. Again, a freshman at 106.
Here we go.
Lombardi in the white with black and gold trim. Or excuse me, Lombardi with the red and white, Spagnola with the white with black and gold trim.
Wrestlers, we will be giving out medals.
I like watching the 6-pounders. They move a lot.
And not like the big guys.
Yeah.
Some do, but not.
Yeah, no,
not
a lot
as
of foot movement. It's good to watch. More exciting.
All 103 pounders.
And these are young guys, so I mean, it's a rarity that you see an upperclassman in this weight.
Yeah.
Just naturally. I mean, most guys gain weight as they go, so it's rare you see. So it's you see some really young talent here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mostly made up of freshman and sophomore. It's not a lot going on right here. Just feeling each other out. Some fakes. Here we go. He's on a tie and on a single. Sits him to his butt and gets his 3.
One thing I noticed, like looking at Spagnola, obviously a great wrestler. I think he, with his advantage here, as how Lombardi's more lanky, if that makes sense, to where Spagnola can get a little lower and get in on the legs because of how long, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, sometimes
those short, compact guys are like easier to get in.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I mean, if you're him, if you're Lombardi, you have realistically so much that you have to defend against.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're Spagnola, if you're down in your stance, how much can you get?
Yeah, it's hard to get him out of position, especially like you said. He's more compact, stays in good position, and Lombardi's going to have to wrestle him. So.
And this is another one of these wrestlers from Hanover Park. You kind of hear coming up the pipeline, and I think he's going to be another good one with, this squad. They always seem to produce good wrestlers from their youth program. And for Morris Hills, I mean, they've been doing a great job with realistically rebuilding on the fly with a lot of, the teams. They lose some good guys, and then they come back, and, they're always competitive. And that's all you want with some of these schools.
Yeah, 100%. And both teams have very, very good coaching staff, so that's definitely a huge help. Got some blood here.
Yeah, I got a little bit of blood here. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Performance Trophies and Medals, conveniently located off of Route 10 in Randolph, New Jersey. Performance Trophies, the official sponsors of our Hammer of the Match.
Can't find the green.
Follow us on social media, on Facebook, Garden State Wrestling, on X, Garden State HW, on Instagram, Garden State HW, and like and subscribe on YouTube. Get notified when we go live or all the matches. We're at the MCT today. We're at the PCT as well, and then we're going to be doing Easton at Phillipsburg tonight.
Spagnola going sit out. Lombardi doing a good job staying behind him, trying to get that cross wrist. A lot of forward pressure. Quad pod's up, and now he's on his feet. And a standing switch from Spagnola.
Reversal, round.
5-0. He's so technically sound, and he's like, so we talk about Hanover Park. They get him coming in. You know, they lost a lot last year, obviously, with the Laval and you know, those guys. They still got a DeFrancesco Antoni who's in the finals.
Yep.
Monticello, who transferred back, who's in the finals. They don't have those, and I'm not being disrespectful. They don't have those huge names like, you know, we're going to be down on the top of the podium in Atlantic City, which they can be. So please don't think I'm saying like that. But they lost some really big spotlight guys.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of people are like, oh, they're not going to be good. A down year for Mount Olive is a hell of a year for a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hanover, even you know, if it's not a big name, all their guys wrestle solid. I was watching some of them before. I mean, they all know how to wrestle, but I think Monticello, you know, he's got a good chance of, you know, placing pretty high this year. So, yeah, I'm excited to see him wrestle down in Atlantic City as well.
And talking about the Hanover Park and how they wrestle tough, Coach Laval, who's in the corner, actually runs their youth program. So the kids are learning from 6 years old all the way up. So the advantage Hanover Park gets is when they get these kids into school, you're not having to teach them anything. You're already running through. It's just like another year.
Exactly. Yep. So we got a stalling green. Gonna reset. Lombardi goes back down. Spagnola doing a good job of staying behind him, staying tight. Lombardi on his feet here. Controlling a hand, and no one there. Very close.
End of 2, 5-0. Spagnola leads.
And we're going neutral in the third. Yeah, if I'm Lombardi here, I'm chasing these takedowns. I'm not trying to waste too much time. Lombardi in on a leg. Doing a good job of pulling this leg in. Spagnola with the hips there. Good job. Lombardi comes through the middle. He's going to have to isolate a leg here. There he goes. You're going to pick a side here. Stalemate. Want to settle back in on the leg. Lombardi doing a good job of controlling that wrist, defending. Yep, Lombardi doing a good job of defending here. Spagnola chasing that far ankle. What he's got to do is shelf this. Stay in the leg, shelf it, circle behind. We're probably going to get a stalemate here. And no, he gets that leg.
You were talking about some of the stuff you see here. I don't think too many heavyweights are that flexible to be doing that split. I know I wasn't. It would have been right down.
Yeah,
it would have been defended. It would have been done.
Well, I don't know if you remember Richie Fritzky, our heavyweight. He was pretty flexible.
There's a rarity. Like, you know, you obviously look at like a Jimmy Lawson and guys like that who were throwing moves, or a Fernandez from Voorhees.
Yep.
Those heavyweights had no idea what was going on. There was deer in headlights.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it when I see a heavyweight that can scramble, be a little flexible.
And your winner by major decision here from Hanover Park, Alex Spagnolo. Congratulations.
If you are Alex or Dominic, please be available for pictures right after the 113-pound bout. We need all 106 place winners.
We're going to head to 113. Going to have Logan Forgatch, a junior from Par Hills, 15-4, versus a senior from Montville, Luke Maneri, 24-1. This is going to be a real good battle. This is one of those bouts that you kind of saw the brackets. The brackets that we had, I thought this would be a match that would be here in the finals. That was who I picked, and I'm really excited to watch this match.
Yeah, I got a chance to coach this Forgatch kid out in Fargo last summer. I know he's a tough wrestler, so it should be a good match.
Now wrestling at 113. From Montville, Luke Maneri. From City Hills, Logan Forgatch.
Jesus, he's got to clean the mat, too. Okay, Dawn says 4.
Great job, 106 pounders, getting down here to the chairs. Awesome job. We're going to do that for all weight classes.
Now that he said that, the weight class is going to scatter. It's going to be a Chinese fire drill. It's going to be whoop. Everybody's out. Break out. It's going to be like the song Jailbreak. It's going to be like my senior year. We'd be in the woods and hanging out. All of a sudden you see the lights like whoop. Everybody for themselves.
A lot of hand fighting here.
Forgatch in the white and Columbia blue singlet, and Maneri in the gray singlet with stangs across the back in yellow and green and gold.
Maneri on the single. Forgatch hitting the baseline defense, getting those hips in.
One of the things with Forgatch, especially, he kind of got to see, in person how McGinty made a run last year for this team before, in his senior year at Atlantic City, and that was his training partner, and he's very motivated to repeat that success.
Yeah, that's awesome that he was able to have a training partner. That Forgatch gets the 3 there, good baseline defense.
He's one of those guys, and I'm sure you have some teammates like that. Very quiet to talk to. You don't really get a ton of interviews. You're a little nervous. Does all this talking you need to do on the mat.
Yep. We got a tough ride going on top, getting that Blair. And we're out.
21 seconds here left in the first.
Yeah, Forgatch putting a tough ride on him here.
And there is no slouch. I mean, it's only 3-0. So
yeah.
We're not, it's just he's been all over him in this first period. Forgatch is going to take down. I didn't see if Maneri deferred there, or if he wanted, he took down. So I'm not sure. So
yeah,
I know Forgatch took down.
Right up to his feet, another standing switch, right back up. They're going to have to get his hips up here. Good job.
I've seen so many switches on that, and you get a guy like that on his butt.
Yep.
So many this year. It's been almost like textbook. I've seen it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem is that, guys that aren't too familiar with riding legs will sit on their hip right here, right? You don't want to sit on your hip here because now he's able to wrestle out,
He can
right,
turn
clear
into
it, and there it is. That's what happens when you sit on your hip.
And he comes around and slides up. He's going to get some back points out of here.
Whenever you get reversed there, you're never in good position. So you're always in danger of giving up back points. But good wrestling by Forgats.
7-0 here.
Presentation after this bout. Lombardi,
I got to think of a good name for Forgats because I used to call McGinty the babyface assassin. Now I got to figure one for
silent assassin.
Yeah, something.
Canary on the single. Forgats with the baseline defense, trying to cut the corner here. Pulling that elbow up. Got 10 seconds left. Let's see if somebody can score here.
For anybody just tuning in, we are going to be doing the interviews. So when the way we're going to work is when the champions award their medal, we're going to bring them over to our interview area, and then we're going to go in between the next match and show live with James Clark an interview with the all winners from today. We don't just do one another. Other places claim to be big. Our coverage is massive. Whistle to whistle at the MCT, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. I mean, they might need to kick me out of here in like 10 seconds. I've been here so long. I'm just going to teach now. I'm a teacher now.
Forgats doing a good job riding that wrist. Keeping Maneri's head on the mat. Looking for a crossface cradle here. Yeah, Maneri's going to have to wrestle up or he's going to be in danger of getting a stall call. And they hit Forgats with Forgats with stalling right there. It's riding on the hip. They're going to do optional start. I think he's going to chase the major here.
Yeah, I don't think they were too thrilled with that call of stalling on and him.
Yeah.
And that could change a match if it was, it still could.
Yeah.
But it's, 7-2. You kind of don't want to have any problems.
Very close there.
Par Hills is giving the referee the business, saying, why don't you get him? He ran out.
Yeah.
Why isn't that?
Nice dump to his back there.
Not enough to get any swipes.
Very close.
Yeah. Still got that arm, too.
Yeah, I would keep that. And he's going cross arm.
And realistically, you're up 10-2 here. Just keep moving around. They hit you one more time. It's 10-4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clock's your friend here.
Now they hit Maneri. One more 20 seconds left. See if he can get it.
Which I know.
Same shot. Nice.
I know for team scoring it's a thing. But, I don't know. I just find it in a finals or something, get a major you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get it. But sometimes you want to push your wrestler.
Yeah.
Get them prepared for those matches down and in regions and states, those tough matches. So.
Your winner at 113 is going to be Logan Forgats.
Very impressive.
Now,
very good.
They're gonna award the medals here at 106. But while we're doing that, let's thank some of our sponsors. Sarinelli and Associates, Accounting, Tax, Consulting. Sarinelli CPA, 973-927-3300. And the Market Tavern. Thank you to Danielle and everyone at the Market Tavern who are big supporters of everything we do here at Garden State HS Wrestling. And we know they're watching right now. Thank you for your support. No, let's do one more. Let's do one more. We got to get him. Dan Warnikoff. I want to make sure he gets enough. Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition. Dan Warnikoff, your body is a car. You can do all the work you want on it. You need the fuel. Dan Warnikoff will do that. Sports, Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition. Big supporters of what we do here. Finish up here at 106 as we get the pictures here. Going to head to 120.
Gentlemen, please turn. To get your respect from the opposite side.
Coming up at 120 is going to be Cole Rebels. That's not the right picture. Apologize. Cole Rebels, a freshman from Mount Olive, 9-1 versus Frank Feigl, a junior from Jefferson.
We're ready for the 120-pound Morris County Final. First up from Jefferson, Frank Feigl. And from Mount Olive, Cole Rebels.
Rebels in the black and red. Feigl in the navy blue and gold.
Yeah, the shot right away. It's 3.
This is a kid talking about Rebels. You always hear it when you go to different schools. Keep an eye out for this kid. Keep an eye out for this kid. He's a kid I've been hearing keep an eye out for a couple of years now. So.
Yeah, I've been hearing it as well. Good forward pressure there. Getting that cross wrist, driving over it. Feigl fighting to get his knees up and get that wrist free, but Rebels just doing a good job of controlling that wrist on top. Just keep driving over it.
All 13 place winners. We get all 6 of you at the table. All 6 from 113. Come on down to the sheets of honor.
Looking to bring him into his back there. Got to settle. Oh. Looks like he landed on his shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like it's twisted a little bit there.
Throw up 8. Want to become a sponsor?
While we're doing this, want to be a sponsor? How do you do that? Easy. Click on the team page. Click on your logo here. There's a form. Fill it out. Comes directly to me. You want to do live stream or anything else like that? Send me an email, admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. I get back to you within 12 hours. We will promote you like crazy when we do it, and we'll have all the word. GardenStateHSWrestling.com provides massive coverage. Others claim to be big. Massive is better. GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Follow us online on all our socials. GardenStateHSWrestling.com on Facebook, GardenStateHSW on X, Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. And follow us on YouTube. Like it, subscribe, get notified. Not only when we're live here today. We're going to be at the PCT. I think it just started. We're going to be live tonight at Easton and Peaburg, plus all the other matches we have going on, and my podcast I'm doing tomorrow night. But everything I do for all my content. So follow us, like, subscribe, get notified when we're live. Just waiting here on the with the shoulder. While we're doing a little more here, you can be good. You can be great. But if you want to be the best, you have to be Estabilt.
Come train.
Estabilt Wrestling Club, 7 Northright Road, Hackettstown, New Jersey.
All right, looks like he's good to go.
You know, sometimes, and you know this too, you get it twisted a little bit, you bang it, initially it hurts. You kind of get a little blood flow in there. You get it moving around. You're good to go.
Yeah, it's a little stinger.
He still seems a little sore in that area, but
yeah, I think he landed right on it. So
it's like the point. Like it's not like obviously when you get that tip and it hits, the pain radiates straight through instead of more of like a flat on the shoulder where you can go across the body.
That's
it's like
that AC joint. It's very common in wrestling. Happens all the time.
You could see kind of looking at it here, he's wincing. So I'm sure you don't want to, obviously say anything in the county final, but okay, I'm going to say no back there, that he broke the count. You could see it, like just how he's walking. Like he's holding his
that
arm.
shoulder's hanging.
Yeah.
Well, looks like he's going to tough it out. Nice inside stand-up. I think you're going to see that more often now compared to either like a sit-out or a switch or even just your traditional stand-up. I think the inside stand-up is what most of the kids are hitting now.
Waving it off here.
I think he might be done. Oh, still going.
No, I think they stopped it. Listen, you hate to see it. I'm sure he has no problem, but he's hurting, and
At this time, we want to bring out the 113 place winners coming out for recognition.
You want to give back to the sport you love? How can you do that? Scan the QR code below. Become an official. The New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, NJWOA, is looking for more officials. Scan the QR code to become part of the top wrestling official association in the USA. We are going to throw it to James Clark, who is with our 106-pound champion, Spagnola from Hanover Park. Take it away, James.
Thank you, everybody. I'm here with Alex Spagnola for the Hanover Park Hornets, who won it here as a freshman at 106 pounds. Alex, talk about this first county title as a freshman. How does this feel?
It feels good. I mean, I was coming into the season confident. I've been putting in the work, training hard, and I knew that I could perform well here.
Now talk about some things that you went through in this match as you wrestled Lombardi from Morris Hill.
So in the beginning, I was cautious. I knew he was going to come out pretty hard and aggressive. So I kept my stance low, set up my shots, saw an opening, took it, and I wrestled pretty smart that match, I think.
Finally, talk about the rest of the season as your season goes on.
I'm going to keep working in the room. Districts are coming up, and I think I can make it to the state semi.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the season. Congratulations, man. Now take it back over to Don and Nick.
We're going to have Christian Beresh, a sophomore from Mount Olive, 14-8, versus David DeFilippis from Madison, who is 22-0, it looks like. He is a junior. Apparently, I was getting a lot of handshakes here at Mount Olive because they were talking to me, and I had mentioned about asking another wrestler's name, and everybody's been calling him Berez, but his actual name, the way you say it, is Beresh. So,
oh, really?
Yes.
I just call him Beresh.
So we got a lot of that as we get 0-0 here.
Kind of just feeling each other out here.
Which you kind of expected. This is one of those weights where, had two really good kids in it and some other quality ones. So, this is more of the open weight. Whereas, obviously, if you look at some of the upper weights, there's more of definitive stars in it. Like, Borges is great. He medaled. So did Gonzalez. You kind of expect to be an upset.
Potentially dangerous here. Good defense, but Barrett's got to finish that shot a little bit quicker. Oh, technical violation. Must have crossed his feet there.
I thought they said it was like a figure four or something like that.
Yeah, if you do that around the head.
At least that's the way it looked at, like the way they signaled it.
Yeah. Barrett's got to wrestle in here. Good job. And on his IC, got 11 seconds here. Let's see if he can finish the shot. Barris working up on a single leg, bringing him in. 5 seconds. If he could steal this right now, it'd be huge. That Out of bounds, 2 seconds left.
He was trying. You know what I noticed too, and like I've seen this, and they're getting better with it. Like it's very, more consistent. But there's a couple times, like it depends on the referee, how much is in, what they got on the edge there. Because sometimes, I've seen toes, win matches this weekend, and some others it's kind of and they're getting great. Listen, they're getting way better with it calling. It's not a drastic. Obviously.
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's always certain refs who would call certain things one way and another. It's more uniform. Bearish up.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit for the refs just to be more consistent.
And I know talking to Vin Russo, who's over there and always comes to this tournament, that's an emphasis they try to put, on the referees in the season on how they want certain things called. So there's not a discrepancy.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel they've done a great job, though.
Yeah, no, 100%.
There's really no, and you know this from your tournament days and everything. Sometimes it would always kind of be like that. There's not that many problems. We got the best referees, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. A lot of action here in the second period.
I think DeFilippe is looking at it. I think he thought he was in better position. He gets a technical violation and then gives up the escape. So he realized, like, hey, let me get something going here. So maybe I could take a lead out of this,
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, Barris is tough, and he wrestles through every position. So, I mean, should be a good match.
And we obviously, you look at, Barish for, his team. This Mount Olive team is loaded.
Yeah.
Young and not all upperclassmen. Yes, they're going to, lose a couple. But, like a Piemonte who didn't even enter the tournament, and they're going to win this thing. But, they have different guys, but they got some young guys who they're not going to have that drop off.
Yeah.
You're going to lose some guys, but they still got talented kids coming through.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they do a very good job with their youth program and building them out.
Same as what we were talking about with
Hanover
Park. You have Laval in the corner. Barchetto is over there. He helps run the youth program and gets them in there. So is Ryerson.
Yep.
You know what you're learning, so you're not training. You're getting it all set up.
Nice. There's the takedown.
Good job there. And then one thing I like about, talking a little bit about Mount Olive with their program, they have it split where they have, a practice with the guys who need to learn a little more so the coaches can get more individualized and get those guys who don't have experience. And then they go with the varsity so they can run and get everything rolling.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, whatever they're doing, it's working. So,
I mean, honestly, Mount Olive has a great shot, depending on how everything goes.
Ooh.
They could be a Group 4 champion.
Almost was another figure 4 there. Barrett's doing a good job of staying on his leg here.
He did a great job coming back in.
Nice.
He didn't have that one leg hooked, and DeFilippis could have came around, but Barrish came in and grabbed that leg so he can hold that and, let the time run out here. You're up 5-0.
Yep.
Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, very smart wrestling by Barris there. Third period, Barris up 5-0. And DeFilippis is going down.
Which you kind of figured looking at the score, what it would be. Now, let me ask you a stupid question. I don't know if it's that stupid.
There's no stupid questions.
Yeah, ask my wife will tell you that's completely wrong. I asked a stupid question about her. If I was Baresh, would you just let him get up here, give up the one? You don't want to, because you think about it, you don't want to give him sort of like an opening, and if he can get a reversal here, he's still cutting into the lead, but it's an extra point you don't have to give up.
I'm trying to. I mean, Barris, from what I've seen, he's pretty good on top. I mean, if you can keep him flat here, ride him. Yeah. I mean, why not ride? And if it gets weird, then you let him up. But I mean, why not ride him?
Yeah, don't start with it. Okay, I agree.
Yeah, because I mean, there's more opportunity for him to score on your feet than if he's laying on the hip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Barris doing a good job of keeping him flat here.
That's why we got you here. We know stuff. I don't care what anybody says. We've called wrestling before, and we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I get some redemption for that guy.
Don't even worry about it. He seems like he's a weirdo.
Smart wrestling there. 1:10 left. See if Bears can ride him out. DeFilippis right up. Barris tight to the hip, trying to get him flat. Down to a leg now. So in this situation, I'll probably give it a 1. Yep. Now Bears. Oh, right behind him again. Needs a big lift here. That's 3. There it is. Nice. Good wrestling there by Barris.
I mean, he took advantage. He kind of went right behind DeFilippis when he got, because I think DeFilippis, closed the space too much, and Barris just kind of went right around, had him back.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a little bit of an injury.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Barris, he wrestles through every position. He's fun to watch.
Market Tavern, they're on now.
We'd like to, thank another one of our sponsors, Market Tavern. Thank you so much, Danielle, and everyone there everything they do for us here at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, helping all year to bring you guys the wrestling, not only in the team tournaments, the girls, but the counties here. GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Thanks to Market Tavern. We're going to go in there and eat afterwards. I know they're watching us on their TVs, but thank you so much to everyone there. I think that's a little blood, maybe, because it looks like they're wiping up.
Yeah, I think Barris with the bloody nose.
Yeah, it looks like you got a little bit of a. So I think we got that, and then let's do this. Why don't we take another sponsor? Sarinelli's and Associates, accounting, tax, consulting. SarinelliCPA.com, 973-927-3300. Thank you so much for all your continued support. And Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Dan Warnikoff. Thank you so much for all your support. Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition. We shouted out some sponsors. Would you like to be one? I know there's a short time left in the season, but we still have team page sponsors and we have live stream coverage sponsors. Click on your logo here on the team page, fill out the form, send me an email, admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We will get back to you within 24 hours. We have amazing, great rates. If you have a business and you like wrestling, you should be sponsored with GardenStateHSWrestling.com.
DeFilippis right up. He's got Barris in front head. It's a reversal there. Oh my, that was a quick neutral call. Oh. 30 seconds left. Barris going to hang on. Smart wrestling, stay in the center hand fight. He's in on the shot, just hang on the leg if I'm Barris.
DeFilippis looks like he got an extra energy battery or something.
Yeah, sometimes in those breaks, you can catch your breath.
You catch your breath or you get talking to from one of your coaches.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm Barris, I'm standing right here. Keep a foot in.
10 seconds left, up by 6. Five seconds left.
Barris doing a good job.
Stalling on Barris, but it doesn't matter. And it's going to end 9-2-3.
Christian Barris, your Morris County champion. Little celebration there from Barris, hanging up the phone.
We are going to send it back to James Clark with our 113 champion, Logan Forgatch from Par Hills. Take it away.
Everybody, I'm here with Logan Forgatch for Parsippany Hills. Won his second MCT title here at Mount Olive at 113 pounds. Logan, second MCT title, prestigious tournament. Talk about this.
It was good. Two-time county champion. I knew going to the match it was gonna be a tough match because I wrestled him like a week or two earlier, so kind of had to prepare a little bit, warm up, and I knew I'll be good.
Talk a little bit about the rest of the year's season goals as you go into the postseason.
Going on to the postseason, my goals is to be a 3-time district champ, and then region champ, and then postseason at states. I'm hoping to get on the podium this year.
All right, Logan. Well, best of luck to you, man. Congratulations to you. Go celebrate this with your team and family. Now back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Going to head to 132 here. It's going to be a sophomore from Morristown, Colin McDonald, and from Morris Hills senior Josh Levin, 16-4.
Wrestling for the championship from Morris Hills, Josh Lemon. And from Morristown, Colin McDonald.
This kid is a massive 132-pounder. Oh, my God.
Some of these kids, like, they came over to take pictures, and I'm like, what? Like, you're 132?
This kid's got to be 6 foot tall. Oh, my God. Sometimes I like wrestling the taller kids, because they got skinnier ankles, easier to pick up, but they also have a lot of leverage, so it's hit or miss.
The problem is Levin's feet are on the edge line, but he's wrestling in the middle. Like, he's that long and lanky.
Yeah,
He can grab you.
Yeah, he's quick, too. Right in on the leg, gets his 3.
As we talked about, this is another finalist from Morris Hills. This is one of a few for Morristown coming up. These are the programs as they're going through and kind of do. We got a little blood here. Looks like we got a little.
I think we've had blood time in every match.
26-pounders, come on down and have a seat.
You know, while we're doing that, why don't you take a little time, follow us on our social media. How do you do that? Facebook, GardenCityHSWrestling.com, and X, GardenCityHSW. On Instagram, GardenCityHSWrestling. Like, subscribe, get notified on YouTube when we go live with the matches. We have our podcast, everything we do. Please follow me. It helps. We're close to getting monetized. I have a wife who likes to spend. I need the help. GardenCityHSWrestling.com. We're still doing some blood here. Let's go with
NJ Wrestling Association.
I'd like to thank the New Jersey Wrestling Officials Association, NJWA. Want to get back to the sport you love? Scan the QR code for more information on joining the top wrestling official association in the U.S. Coming back here to Matt. I think it's just more cleanup here, I think. Maybe I think McDonald might have a little bit on his wrist, on his arm. Just cleaning up a couple spots. That's what happens when you're so lanky. You bleed. It just is all over.
Yeah.
He bleeds from the nose. He's bleeding in the corner. He's in the middle of the mat. He's up in the stands. He's so big.
I still can't believe that he is 132.
A little more cleanup on that. You know what? Let's do another sponsor.
Serenelli. Yes.
Sarinelli and Associates, accounting, tax, consulting. SarinelliCPA.com, 973-927-3300. Gonna get a
Good inside stand up there by McDonald. Ooh, big mat return. Donald doing a good job getting his feet. Now he's out. Good. Good motion by McDonald here. Donald on a shot here. Levin just doing a good job of keeping his hips in there. Oh, McDonald steps over. Goes to the waist. Oh, my God. That's the problem you run into when you wrestle these tall kids.
Got to get the 3 here.
Even if he's in good position there, that's still tough.
Like he's holding a single, and the guy comes around. And
yeah, that's insane. And a cradle from there, yeah. Oh, not in great position, though. McDonald could pop his head here. Push that knee over his head.
Short time, though.
Yeah, we're out of time. Levin choosing neutral. job clearing ties there, right to a dump. See if he can get some backs here. Loses control of that elbow.
Got 5. One more. Realistically, he cuts him here and just takes him down. It's over.
Yep. Looking for that cross-face cradle there. Donald back out on his feet. Levin back in on a leg. Let's see if he can finish it here. Oh, he gets caught out of position. Wrestles through. And throws him over.
He's going to get his
That's the match
there.
right there.
Yep. Your winner, 17-2. Levin over McDonald. Now, we're going to send it to our man in the back, James Clark, who is with the 120
Here
pound
with the
Cole
freshman
Rebel.
from Mount Olive at 120 pounds, Cole Rebels, who won his first MCT title here at Mount Olive today. Cole, impressive showing right there, man. Maybe a little bit ending it in a little bit of a different way than you wanted to, but you came out on top, but you were dominating. Talk a little bit about your performance today here at MCT.
Yeah, so I wanted to get the pin, but I didn't want to go out like that. I didn't want him to get hurt, so unfortunately, he banged up his shoulder and doesn't look like he's doing too good. So he had injury default, so that's not too good. But I thought I put on a good showing, got to my
I'd like to
setups
thank some
and
of our
stuff,
local
and
sponsors,
did a
Ginza
good job.
Sushi.
Now talk a little about, obviously, as a freshman, you
Automotive,
grew up watching
and
the
I think there's one
MCTs,
you know
but
really
now that you're
well,
finally in the finals and you get to
go check
watch
out,
it, and you
Palumbo's
won your first
Barbershop,
MCT
Main
title,
Street,
how does that feel to you?
Oh, it's awesome. It's nothing like it. Being under the light with the crowd roaring, it's awesome. Just seeing everyone cheer and it just being electric here.
Check them out.
And finally, as a freshman, have you really been exceeding to the expectations of where you've been this year?
I think so. I think I've been competing and putting myself on the map.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the season. Cole, good luck to you. Now back over to Don and Nick for the next match.
Sorry about that. I guess we didn't realize that the interview was still going on. So thank you. That was my fault. Jared's going to yell at me. Local sponsors, Pro Automotive, and what they do. So, and we've also Palumbo and the other one. So going to head to the 138 final. Nicholas DeFrancesco Antonio, a senior from Hanover Park, versus Brody Neal, a junior from West Morris, 22-1.
Yeah, I think this is one of the better matchups tonight. I'm excited to see who wins this.
Well, this is one of the ones I think a lot of people were shocked that a number wasn't pulled for what we were starting at, so this would have been one of the headliner matches.
Yeah, both very good wrestlers.
I mean, I'm sure they're going to be happy to be, getting their stuff and go home or not having to wait.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Defran actually just committed to TCNJ as well.
Yep.
So that's awesome to see that he's continuing his wrestling career. Yeah, both these guys are doing a good job of holding position here. Defran coming up with an underhook here. Kneeling on a high C there. Defran hits a corner.
Are you in place winner at 132?
Just holding on here, probably looking for a stalemate. O'Neal looking to get underneath that far leg. See if we can get that elevated. But Defran just doing a good job of keeping weight on his hands. Yeah, he's getting it elevated. Defran holding on here. Should be getting a stalemate here soon.
I don't know. Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
I thought it was coming, but I thought he might give him a second or two to see if Neil could pop his head out there. But
Yeah.
D-Fran held on.
Yeah, I was actually able to coach D-Fran out in Fargo this summer. He reminds me I don't know if you remember his older brother.
Oh, yeah. I remember both of them.
It was like I was talking to his older brother. It was so funny.
Speaking of which, who's sitting in the corner right now?
Oh, yeah.
Helping out?
Yeah.
The two of them are very similar personality-wise and
Yeah.
everything, so it's like literally like a clone. I joked that maybe that Dom had come back.
Yeah, well, I was telling Nick, I was like, dude, every time I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to your brother. It's crazy. But no, they're both very good kids and good family.
This is a really good matchup, not only here, but you got to assume these guys are going to see each other down the line.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, I mean, these are guys who you assume are going to make runs in district regions, etc., and keep, possibly meeting states, both qualified.
Yeah. D-Fran doing a good job of staying on his feet here. He's back down. Yeah, so like I was saying before, you see this inside stand-up. Most people are getting away from the traditional stand-ups and sit-outs, so. D-Fran keep looking for that high C there.
His name's so big on the scoreboard, it takes it off on in the gym. I remember him when his brother Dom used to wrestle here. The old announcer would just give up halfway through, so he'd be like, "Dom D-Frances, Dom D-Fran, Dom," and it was just like they gave up.
I go D-Fran. Makes it nice and easy.
Those are one of the names I had to make sure I had correct. I always made sure because I interviewed them for the interview.
I like D-Fran's going post to his shots, so gets Brody stall call there.
30 seconds left here in the second. Stalemate.
See if somebody can sneak some points here at the end of the period. It'd be huge in this match.
Hanover Park sideline and letting Nick know that Brody got hit with a stalling. So just keep moving forward. I think that's, see if you can get a point there.
He's been taking most of the shots this match. But I think Brody Neal's more of a defensive wrestler, if I'm not wrong.
Which is good, but like if you have somebody who knows that and kind of back off, you got to be a little more aggressive if you're Brody. He's always going to take down, try to tie this up.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, another inside stand-up.
You just cut him at that point. But, if you're D-Fran, you don't – see, I'm doing it. D-Francisco Antonio, you're you don't have a stall warning yet.
Yeah, I'm chasing the stall call.
Why get a cheap, stall call there?
Yeah, just keep shooting. You don't got to put yourself in bad position. He's doing a good job of clearing the ties, but just can't find the leg. Brody's doing a good job of defending.
I mean, we're talking about a guy who's now in the state. Nice. He went for something there, and D-Fran slipped around the back.
I respect it. I mean, a shot would have been less risky, but I respect it.
You got to go for something.
Yeah.
Because you got to figure when and this would take nothing away from any of the other finals. When you're wrestling a kid is really good and, is a state level caliber kid, you can't go for basic stuff and then hope you can make up points later on.
Yeah. D-Fran doing a good job of riding.
A minute left here in the third. Escape Neal, 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm D-Fran, I'm not taking any risks here.
Brody's got to push the pace. You got to become an offensive wrestler at this point.
I mean, one takedown wins it for him. So, I mean, Nicky on a shot. He's in good position to finish here. Yeah, gets his three.
You know what's interesting about this, and this take nothing away from either guy. This is one of those matches, and you could speak to this a little bit too. When you get here, as we see Defran in complete control, they can wrestle 10 times and it's 5-5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just how it happens that way.
Yeah, I mean, who was a better wrestler that day? Good job by Defran, though. Very good job.
Your winner, Nick DeFrancescantonio.
I'm here with 126-pounder from Mount Olive, Christian Barrissier for the Mount Olive Marauders. He won it here today at the MCTs. Talk a little bit about this, man. Great win for you today against a really tough opponent. Talk about this.
I mean, I was pretty excited going into this match. It's my first time being in a county final. I knew going into this that I would have a really tough match with this kid, but I thought if I just pushed through to the end, I would win it, and that's really what I ended up doing.
Talk a little bit about, obviously, going into the match, too. He was pretty fast in the beginning, in the first and midway through the second, but then you just out-conditioned your opponent. Talk a little bit about that.
I mean, that was my plan, really, going into the match. I knew he was going to keep it fast-paced in the beginning and try to wear me out, quickly, but I knew that if I stayed calm, cool, and collected through the whole entire match, he would get really tired towards the end, and that's when I could find my windows to score.
And finally, what are some of your goals going into the postseason?
I mean, last year I qualified for states, so this year my main goal is to make it to the podium. I want to try and get that top 8 goal, and I know it's going to be tough, but I really think that I can do it if I just keep up the effort that I've been putting out recently.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the way, man. Congratulations to you. Go celebrate this. Now back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Going to head to 144 here. Jacob Harrison, a junior from Westmore, 16-8, versus Thomas McDonald, a sophomore from Mount Island, 15-8.
Should be a good matchup here. I've seen these guys scrap a couple times in the room over at Este Built, and I think it's usually pretty close. So I'm excited to see who wins this.
I'm confused now. Wait a minute. You want to be good, you want to be great, but if you want to be the best, you have to be Este Built. They're both Este Built. How is it going to happen? It might be a draw here. You just might throw it out.
Listen, we got a lot of finalists here today and a lot of placers, so come check us out. I mean, we got a tough room.
You guys are doing a hell of a job up there. The Estevez brothers starting in their basement now. A beautiful facility up there, right there.
Yeah.
I go up there, but I'm not for wrestling. I get the Burger King. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. We got to check out that barbecue place right next door.
I heard good things, but I don't know. I've heard some of the people who you work with.
Yeah, mixed review. Yeah, no, it's hit or miss. But, a lot of representation here at the club. So
I thought you were talking about the barbecue. I'm a fat guy. I know barbecue.
Just a proud coaching moment to see a lot of these kids in the finals. So,
and that has to be a big thing. You're obviously in a different stage of your career where you want individual success. Now you're seeing these guys who, you've been through this before. Seeing them, succeed. It's got to be a great thing.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Got a crazy scramble here though. Got
You gotta watch that leg.
Yeah. McDonald, he's flexible, but I don't know if he's that flexible. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Coach, and congratulations on the Mason-Dixon.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Team New Jersey went down to Mason-Dixon duels and beat up PA 74-4, Delaware 74-3, and then Maryland 41-20. So future looks bright for New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. We got some top-notch talent. I try to explain to some people who, from out of area may not understand how big wrestling is in New Jersey. And I say, just think about it. They go, wrestling's that big? I go, just think about Texas football, wrestling in New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah. And now, the minimum now is going to the club. So, everyone's going to club.
When I was in high school, there wasn't a lot of club. So you did your training and you maybe did some weightlifting. Now I know kids who are in, both parochial and public who, are going to their practices, going to club, having private, it's like a whole day thing.
Yeah. But that's what it takes now because everyone at the minimum is going to club. So you got to, get it in where you can. So,
and that's how you get better. You got to put that work in. It's not like in the old days when fat guys like me could go out there and just, eat a couple hoagies and throw some people around. Now it's like, nope.
Well, Harrison on a nice shot there. McDonald doing a good job of crackdown. He's got to scoop these legs. Nothing there yet. So I think they recently changed the rules where you got to climb up and control the hips for your three, where back in the day, as soon as you control the legs, you were able to get three. But Harrison sneaks three right at the end of the period here.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again on these streams. One thing coaches hate: the last second points that you didn't have to give up.
I like them when our wrestlers do them. I don't like them when it gets done to them.
It usually works that way.
But listen, the best opportunity to score is usually right at the end of the period. So McDonald going down. Looking for his inside stand-up here. Harrison looking to throw a boot in.
I was looking up. I wasn't sure if these two wrestled each other on the duel they had on the 6th, but it wasn't. McDonald was at 144, and Harrison bumped up and was at 150. I thought maybe there was, because they just wrestled. These two teams wrestled each other.
Yeah.
I was just saying, but they didn't wrestle each other in that match. Again, if you're just tuning in, Donald J. Brower, Nick Palumbo. We are here at Mount Olive High School. It is the 40th annual Morris County Wrestling Championships here only on GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Whistle to whistle coverage. We started later afternoon yesterday, and we're here at the end. We don't send backups. We don't send out the AAA team. We bring the best. We're not sending the guys who barely know how to work equipment like other places. We bring the best out.
Oh, McDonald's sitting into him here.
Great job by
See
Harrison.
if he can turn into him, crossface there. I mean, he's in position to score here. Oh, what a weird position. Oh, Harrison does a good job of rolling through there. Wow, good wrestling right there by both guys.
Harrison easily could have, given up right there, but he can't, kept rolling through with it and remains
Harrison's
in
got
position.
a cradle locked up here.
McDonald's doing a great job with that elbow, though, not letting Harrison rock back.
Yeah, and
Harrison's got to watch the shoulders, too.
Yeah, well, McDonald's so flexed. His leg is over his head right now.
Going to get 4 here from what I see from the referee.
I don't know how his leg bends like that.
Harrison leads 7-0 after 2.
Harrison going down. So I think top is one of McDonald's better positions.
See if we get some points out of here. When you wrestled, it's a great point you brought up where, McDonald, you said McDonald's better on top. If you're a wrestler and you go to club with him like a Harrison does, do you know that and then maybe alter your game plan, or you think you're good enough on the bottom that you get out and do your points?
I mean, it's different. I don't know how often they wrestled or the last time they wrestled each other, but I mean, either way, you got to go out and wrestle your match. I wouldn't really kind of adjust to what they do, or, it's different if they're practice partners every day and they kind of know what each other's going to do, but, you can't really adjust how you wrestle based on something that somebody else does. And that's what all the best guys do. You know what I mean? Just go out there and wrestle your style. But, I mean, doing a good job of riding, just try to get a turn here.
Because, looking at it, I mean, you're holding them down, but realistically, clock's working against you.
Yeah, if I'm Harrison, too, I mean, he doesn't really need to do much, just not get hit with stalling on bottom. I mean, even now, he can give up a couple calls. Oh, close there. Harrison up on his feet, doing a good job of just staying up. And McDonald hit with stalling there. McDonald on the shot. Harrison defends. Now Green stalling.
And realistically, it's not going to hurt Harrison at this point.
Nah. If I'm Harrison, I'm just waiting the clock out. Nice throw by. No score there, though. Harrison with 3 more there. Seals the deal.
And your winner, Jacob Harrison.
Great match by both guys.
Now we are going to throw it back to our 132 champion with James Clark for the interview. Take it away, James.
I'm here with the 132-pound champion from Morris Hills, Josh Levin, who won it here in a Tech Fall 17-1. Josh, talk about this.
It really meant a lot. Been looking forward to this tournament for a while now. This is the first high school tournament I've ever won, so it really just means a lot to me.
Talk about your team's performance today. You guys really are at least in the top 4 right now, or top 3 for that matter in standings. Talk about your team's performance today overall.
Yeah, I'm really proud of these guys. We've been working hard for a long time, and everyone's really doing a great job today. It's been really fun just watching everybody perform.
And finally, talk about some of your goals going into the rest of the season.
I'm really thinking about winning districts. I want to really perform well at regions, and I hope to see myself down on the podium at Atlantic City.
Well, best of luck to you, man. Congratulations to you. Good luck the rest of the season. Back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Going to head to 150 here. It's going to be Michael Frank, a junior from Mountville, 22-3. Of course, it's Colin Smythe, a junior from Mountville, 17-6. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't say big shout out to the Smythe family down in Georgia. I'm sure watching Colin here in the final. Know they love tuning into the GardenStateHSWrestling.com live streams.
Smythe doing a good job of clearing ties here, but we got Franken on a shot. Smythe getting his hips up.
Smythe is the 4 seed.
He's a 4 seed in this tournament, really.
Yeah, but it's shocking because he had a really good run. It was just algorithms and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess that's how they do all the seeding. But he gets a takedown there. He's up 3-1 now. Yeah, Smythe doing a good job of not hanging out in ties, which is super important. Good snap down there, chases the corner.
I think you appreciate the job up there.
Now he's in on the leg.
Right on the edge there.
Bringing him in. He's got plenty of time to work here. Good job staying on the leg there. Oh, not the greatest defense there. Never want to hit that roll there when somebody's in on a single. It's going right to your back. Smythe doing a good job of controlling that forearm.
Short time here in the first. Smythe is going to lead 6-1.
Is Frank the number 1 seed?
No, Frank is the number 3 seed, so
Okay.
the number 1 and 2 seed.
Got it.
The original number 1 seed was Ortiz from Madison.
Okay.
And then I'm drawing a blank on who number 2 was.
Oh, good job inside stand up there by Smythe. Love the inside stand-up. Way more effective than sit-outs or regular stand-ups.
You want to talk about a kid we talked, going through as being a kid and going through wrestling and learning from the top. When your dad's the head coach of a team for longer than you've been born,
Yeah.
I kind of think you're going to practice as a kid.
Yeah,
and learning a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, I remember Colin when he was a little guy, running around when we'd wrestle Mount Olive and whatnot. So, I mean, see him now; he's full grown.
We got Colin as a junior, his twin sister, who's a great swimmer over there.
Not Molly, no.
Molly's a senior.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Molly's a senior who's a phenomenal wrestler.
Yeah, she's having a great year, too. She knocked off that girl from Jackson.
She's going to Montclair State for
flag football. Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see her in the Olympics.
He's looking for the pin here, gets it.
He gets it. Statement win there by Smythe. Your winner at 150.
Wow,
we're gonna
on the statement.
He really did. I think he was mad about how everything went, but sometimes we have to say wrestling. Seeding doesn't matter. But we're gonna head back to James Clark with our 138 champion.
I'm here with, I'm not going to mess up your name this time around. I'm here with Nick DiFrancesco Antonio, the 138-pound champion here at the MCTs from Hanover Park. Nick, talk about this. Big one for you. It's got to feel something special.
Yeah, it was great. Came out here, wanted to get another Morris County title before I graduated. Started my freshman year with a county title. I wanted to end with one and just came to wrestle, have fun, and do what I know.
Now, despite being a young team, you already had a freshman that won it, Alex Spagnola. You guys are still dominating. Talk about a little bit about that and the adversity you've been going through this year as a team.
Yeah, a lot of, reports and articles have us down this year, but we're still competing with all the teams we used to, beating the teams that we used to. And it's all because of our room and our coaches. These guys, Coach Anthony Oliveri, my brother Dom, James Laval, Tyler Branham, and Coach Brain, they work us every day. We're a public school, small public school, but I know for a fact we're working just as hard as any other school in the state, and we put our time in, and we deserve to win. So that's what we show.
Of course, man. Well, best of luck to you the rest of the season. Good luck to you, Nick. Great job. Now we'll take it back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Follow us on our social media. On Facebook, GardensHSWrestling.com. On X, GardensHSW. On Instagram, GardensHS Wrestling. Like and subscribe. Get notified on YouTube when we go live. Podcasts, live streams, everything we do. Follow us at GardensHSWrestling.com. We're going to probably do something on a Disney app eventually so I get some free points for my wife to go to, but it's fine. We're going to head to the 157. Joey Monticello, a junior from Hanover Park, 21-4. Charlie Bazinski, a senior from Roxbury, 20-0. This is going to be another really great matchup. Monticello is another one of those guys we talked about, transferred back in from Don Bosco Prep.
Yeah.
And has really helped the middle of that lineup. You're talking about a guy as he takes Bazinski down here. He almost like manhandles people. I watched this tournament; it was vicious. But he's a guy who, you lose a Laval graduation, but you bring a guy like this in.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, no, he's fun to watch too. I watched him at Beast of the East. Like he's exciting and wrestles hard through every position.
So it's funny. I live in East Hanover, and I live sort of near him. So I was chatting last year. He might have been a freshman. I've been him 2 years ago. We were at the PCT doing pictures, and it was it was Regions, and we're up doing Regions. And as we're talking, I mentioned to somebody, "Oh yeah, I got to say the names correctly because I'm from East Hanover." He goes, "You're from East Hanover?" And we started talking about it. And he told me where you live. I'm like, "Yeah, I drive by your house every day. Like you're at the end of my road, right off the main drag.
Really?
Like I know where you live." He's like, "Oh, that's so cool." He's like, "I didn't think anybody else lived in East Hanover." I was like, "What?" I was like, a lot of people live in East Hanover.
Yeah, no, he's a funny kid. Basinski also a tough wrestler too, but I mean,
and this is like I said, this is a tough match because when you look at a Monticello, Hanover Park expects big things from him down at States this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm trying to think of who's at his weight though right now, as far as
Oh, I'm sure there's a Del Barton kid we're forgetting.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's a ton of private schools at this weight.
I'm pretty sure if I haven't looked. I know you're going to have like a Jaden James or somewhere in that.
He's
Yeah.
65.
Does he say it's going 65?
Yeah, I think he's 65.
I know he did a little 157, but I know it's there's always people we want you to get some Southern, down. I'm sure Southern has some good kids.
Yeah,
that's
very true.
I mean, listen, taking nothing away from him, he's going to battle.
Yeah,
like he's going to be involved.
I mean, top 3, I believe, in Beast of the East. I mean, he's up there.
Yeah, I would not be shocked. I'd be more shocked if I didn't see him on the podium than if I did. You know what I mean? He's like one of those kids.
Yeah, no, 100%. Very level-headed kid too. I don't think he gets a lot of nerves either.
(6-1) end of 1.
Monticello just spinning behind there for his 3. Letting him out. Brzezinski wrestled him tough, not backing down, hand fighting with him.
No, Brzezinski's a great wrestler. It's just, you're in there trying to do what you can do, which is tough against a kid like this, but, you're not going to just give up.
Yeah. I think he's going to cut him, chase another takedown here.
Coaches were mentioning that, just kind of let him up. But you know what's interesting? And I love this about Monticello when you look at him, as he's riding here. He let him get up and then took him back down. Let him use the energy.
Yeah.
He didn't just let it go.
Too. Yeah, no.
Just not say, hey,
it's
here you
fun.
go.
Yeah.
Make the guy burn a little energy.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing. It's because it's hard. I mean, getting up to your feet is not easy. So if you can make a guy work up too, it just takes a little wind out of their sails as well.
And what I find interesting when somebody does that is you have somebody work up. It has to be mentally deflating that you work up and then you just take it right back down. Like,
exactly.
All that work for nothing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's like a little mind game you can play, which is, once you get to a certain level, these things matter.
See if we can get some team scoring heading in. Hopefully it's updated now.
Brzezinski going neutral, 3rd period.
So, of course, Mount Olive's running away with this. They still got a bunch of finalists coming up, too.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they, except for maybe, I think one weight out of the rest, I think they have a finalist. Because they have Martini at heavyweight. They have Gonzalez at 215. I know they have Bullock coming up.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying. Okay, I'm counting it out, and I'm like, in the holes right there. So they have 3 out of the rest. So I'm looking at the top here, and I'm like, I could just look at the board. So Mount Olive is up 268.5 in first place. West Morris is second at 209, and Hanover Park is third at 176. So in other words, if you went to my site and saw my predictions, chalk. Thank you. Don't want to hear it.
Brzezinski doing a good job of just hand fighting.
One thing I want to do, too, I'm just thinking about it now. I want to thank everybody from Mount Olive, and not only that, but Koch from Jefferson, Moscatello from West Morris. We were helping out doing stuff. Absolutely great job by them running the tournament this weekend and how we did it. And we really appreciate the help, and we hope we helped as much as we could, too. So it was a great weekend. I mean, it flew by. I can't believe we're calling the finals right now because it feels like this season is just like literally trucking by.
Yeah, no, it goes quick.
And it's like you used to when you're a kid and they go, oh, the summer is going to go by so fast. Now it's like I remember doing the preview videos. Now we're going to be in Atlantic City. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, what's going on? About 30 seconds left here.
Marcelo does a good job of chasing corner. And he's going to get the backs for attack.
I think he's going to end it right here.
Good. I mean, it's very impressive. A little celebration there.
It's interesting with some of their little celebrations.
Yeah. I mean, they're high school kids, so it's fun.
Now, we are going to send it back to our man, James Clark, with the champion at 144, Harrison from West Morris. James, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Jacob Harrison at 144, who won it here for Westmore Central. And his championship here against a tough Mount Olive opponent. Jacob, a great matchup right here for you. You won it, dominated from top, bottom, neutral. Talk about this win today.
I mean, it was great. I've been putting in a lot of work. I knew the kid, he likes to shoot like low singles, so I was trying to be like cautious of that, be prepared. But, just keep on attacking, moving forward, putting pressure, and it worked.
Talk about some things that Coach Merrill and the coaching staff have been going over with you in the wrestling room to get ready for today.
A big thing with me is the coaches talk about a lot is just going out there with a positive mindset, going out there like knowing that you're going to win. I feel like I get into my head a lot, so I went out there with a good mindset, and I went out and beat him.
Overall, talk about your team's performance today. How do you guys think you really did take it second here at the MCT?
Oh, we did great. I mean, we got a good amount in the finals, a lot that just placed in general. So I'm proud of our team. We put in a lot of work in the room, so it's good. It's showing too. So,
well, best of luck to you the rest of the way, Jacob. Nice job today. Now back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Going to head to 165 final. Justin Bullock, a junior from Mount Olive, 18-4, versus Evan Kernow, a junior from Morristown, 18-3.
Bullock. If I remember I was coaching him at Fargo. He likes the underhook a lot. Yep, underhook to a throw by. Nice.
Another one of these kids who's come through the youth program here.
Yeah.
His dad's AD. I think he's back at Dover. He helps run the youth program as well.
Yeah, they have a lot of great people involved in the youth, which is why they have so many finals.
You look at this right here. You have Romano, who's been around forever. You have Coach Smythe's been around forever. You have Coach Barchetta, who was at Hills, was at Knowles. Now he's helping, and doing the youth program. You have Coach Ryerson, who's a former head coach at Hanover Park. He's here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just a ton of youth. And the girls have the former Morris Catholic head coach.
Yeah. A tough ride on top. Looking for crossface cradle. Oh, he's going to get it here. Oh, see if he can turn him now. Kernow just doing a good job of basing out, but Bullock's pretty strong.
He's got it solid. It's just he's in a bad.
He's got to take him straight left. He's trying to pull him back. If he just rolls him over that left arm. Yep, there it is. Yep. Tell that guy that said I didn't know how to commentate.
I think we knew what we were talking about. People just complain about that.
Yeah, it's all good.
They want to complain about that, and then they see some of the footage and coverage they get up there now, and they complain about that. And I say, well, I guess you shouldn't have complained the way you did. Not my problem. When you go from filet mignon to Chuck Help, you know what I mean? You can't help it.
Some hamburger helper.
Like we know wrestling.
Yeah.
We're wrestling people. You got a guy who gets a camera and you think you know what you're doing. They're still not even in our realm.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome to see you guys grow. I remember when I was in high school, you guys.
One camera, me usually having a
yeah.
Now we got multi-production. I think we got like 7 people here working it today.
Yeah, you guys got a whole production team.
And not only
It's
that,
awesome
for
to
Garden
see.
State HS Wrestling, we started the Garden State Athletic Network doing other sports. So a bunch of that, was going through as well. And I mean, not only that, we're affiliates with NFHS as well as Flow Sports. I mean, we're getting asked to do tons of stuff. And the fun part, what I love, is a lot of the people see the national broadcast. And then if you look in the credits, it's our company who's doing it. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of Flow stuff, a lot of that. We did the Fab 50, all that stuff. That's us. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, looking for that underhook again.
That seems to be that's his go-to.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, he's strong, too. He's able to use it well. Yep, yeah, exactly. Just throw it right by.
He's got a younger brother I'm hearing good things about as well. Too.
Yeah, I think I've heard his name a couple times, too. Good wrestling there.
The funny part is Justin's the older one.
Yeah.
He's the quiet one. I heard the younger one's more of the talker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 11-1 Bullock leads here, halfway through the second.
Let's see if you can find that underhook again. Ooh, nice throw by there. That should be 3, yep.
See if you don't have anything locked in, I almost wonder if you just let him go and then take him down again.
Chase one more, why not?
You know what I mean?
I mean, he's taking him down pretty easily.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. Let it just end.
Yeah, 24 seconds to score here. Good baseline defense there.
And realistically, he doesn't have to do anything crazy because he's still got a whole nother period if he wants.
I believe it's his choice, too.
That's what I mean, At that point, you might as well just go neutral and see what you can get. You got 2 minutes to get, take down for that.
Oh, no, it's green choice. Green goes down. Just start him up. 2 takedown? Oh, yeah.
Because
he lets him up. Yeah.
He lets him up, it's going to be like boom.
Crossface cradle. Yep, there it is.
See if he can get a turn here. He's got that arm. He's got it tucked snug, too.
Yeah, he's going to get this cradle, I think. Nope.
Lets it go.
Yeah. Just give him his one and chase a takedown. Nice wrestling there. Oh, little duck under. Should be 3.
Gonna get it right there on the edge.
He wrestles through every position. That's that was good wrestling right there.
Gotta let him up here.
Super duck attempt. He gets behind him. Gets his. That was a quick 3 call there. A very quick 3 call.
Yeah. Some can be. We were talking before. Very, listen. Realistically, you're up by 10.
Yeah.
In the third, so just don't get put to your back.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it a stalemate here.
17-7, your score. 30 seconds.
Stalemate.
Curnow trying to work up.
Just gonna let time run out here. And I think it's the locked hands right at the buzzer.
Are they going to stop it, or are they going to give him 1 second?
They get a 1 second start.
All right, wait. It looked like he did locked hands. And it looked like he signaled for stalling too. Was that 2? Because it looked like he did locked hands, and then okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they only awarded him 1 though. Just good match by Bullock.
Your winner at 165 for Mount Olive.
Thanks, guys. I'm here
Justin
with
Bullock.
the champion at 150 pounds, Colin Smythe, the son of Sean Smythe, the head coach of the Mount Olive Marauders. Wanted here today. Colin, talk about this win and what it really means to you today.
This win meant a lot to me. Last year, I didn't really place. I placed 3rd in counties, and this year I stepped up my game and improved my skill and got 1st.
Talk about some things that you've been going over in the wrestling room to help improve your wrestling style. It's like each year you've been going up and up and up. Talk a little bit about that. What are some things you've been going over to help yourself improve?
A lot on my neutral, just staying in good stance, and definitely on my crossface series, and like wrist and stuff like that.
Once you got past a really tough kid of Josh Ortiz from Madison in the semifinals, what was your momentum going into the finals match? How was your mindset feeling at that point?
I was feeling really confident, and yeah, I just felt confident, strong, and I knew I was going to go into the finals dominating.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the way, man. Great job. Congratulations. Now back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Have a good one.
You too.
You want to be good, you want to be great, or you want to be the best? That's the Built Wrestling Club. 7 North Wright Road, Hackensack, New Jersey. Proud sponsors of what we're doing here today. We're going to head to the 175 matchup. From Morris Knowles, Luke Shivas, a senior, 20-4. Nolan Monahan, a junior from Roxbury, 16-1.
It should be a good matchup.
It was a misspelling on his name. There was M-O and not M-A. So just so we know. Don't want anybody to get mad on the placard. We were doing them right then, and we, I gotta start checking people.
Yeah, I'm excited to see who wins this. I know no one comes by the club. He put in a hell of a summer, so he's made some jumps.
And Shivas just won his 100th in the semis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, it should be a good matchup.
I know Shivas was a state qualifier a year ago. I don't know, these two teams wrestled each other early in the year, too. Let me see if we had any matchup between these two.
Shivas with the 3.
If you listen really closely, you may be hearing Shivas' dad yell. He's a very loud man.
Everybody stops by to give Nick 5.
They're out of bounds. Start back up in the center. Monahan down. Inside stand up there. Gonna stay on his feet. Shivas trying to work a bar here. Monahan right up to his feet here. Just got to stay up. He's blocking the knees, doing a good job of blocking the knees. Going to try to draw a stall call here. Oh, Shivas is in on the leg. He brings it back down. I believe they did wrestle. I think Shivas won the last time.
So I know they didn't wrestle in the dual meet that they had. Shivas was a little bigger. And then in the I don't think Shivas wrestled in their holiday tournament.
I can't believe Monahan.
But 3-0, Shivas will have the lead after 1.
Monahan going down.
I just said that. 3-1. 3-0. He's
No.
repeating me. No, let's talk about the announcer.
Oh, okay. Monahan looking for his inside stand up here. There it is. Up to his feet. Controlling that hand. And he's out. Inside stand up works. Ooh. Nice throw by Monahan there. Monahan up now 4-1 or 4-3. Riding the leg here. Good forward pressure by Monahan. Flattening him out, trying to get that wrist. Just got to keep that forward pressure. Looks like Shivas looking for a roll there. Monahan doing a good job of staying out to the side. 58 seconds left to see if you can ride him out. Monahan or Shivas, possible reversal here, in on a leg. And he gets his one. 4-4, 30 seconds left in the second. Monahan looking for that underhook again. Good snap down. Baseline defense. Or not. Good whizzer there.
Short time.
Good defense. Third period, I believe this is Shivas' choice. He's going down.
Can we guess who's his dad?
The guy pacing back there with yeah. Right into the wrist, Monahan. He's got a good ride. He's got the cross wrist here. Looking for a crossface cradle. I think he's got it locked up. Oh, no, he's got it lost. Shivas not doing a ton on bottom. Monahan looking to throw that boot in. Flatten him out here. Shivas going to have to wrestle up here. I'm going to call it stalemate or possibly stalling. Yep, stalemate.
Could have called stalling there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Monahan doing a good job on top. I mean, if he can do that, going into overtime after getting written out for 2 minutes it's kind of tough, so. Yeah, I mean, Shivas not really doing much on bottom.
He's not trying to improve his position, really. I mean, he's obviously you don't want to give up something tight, but still.
Yeah. He's looking for that sit out. No one's got to stay behind him, looking for a mouse trap there. He's going to have to punch some mat to be able to get him over. Monahan's going to have to work behind him here. Stay behind him. Oh, and, wow, Peterson. Nothing here. Oh, don't. Wow. Monahan's still on top. 30 seconds left. So I'm Monahan. I'm trying to keep him down. Stay behind him. Looking for another mousetrap there. Going to keep his hips back.
She was trying to.
Wow, Monahan doing a good job.
Yeah, really good job keeping him down.
What a tough ride. 10 seconds. Let's see if he can hold him down. He can afford a stall call here.
Shivas gets out right in front of you, just runs.
Wow.
And your winner.
Wow.
Right there. Wow, right as the buzzer's going down. Shivers with the win. He is your champion because Morris Gold's a champion at 175. We're going to head back to the champion at 165. That's going to be, is that Justin? Who we have? 157, excuse me. We're going to head back to the one. I got excited there. 157 champion.
I'm here with Joey Monticello for the Hanover Park Hornets. He won here today at the 157-pound weight class here against Charlie Basinski of Roxbury. Talk about this, Joey. Coming back from Don Bosco, now coming back over here and wrestling in your home for your home team. Talk about this.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing. To be able to get after it every day with my boys. Have a huge community behind me. Everybody, it's just amazing and kind people in East Hanover and Florham Park. It's just really, truly a great thing that I'm back home.
Talk about some things when you were going into that match. Basinski, knowing him, tough wrestler in his own right. But what are some things that you worked on to prepare to wrestle him in the finals?
I mean, I've always been in high stress environments, high anxiety environments. My freshman year, I was wrestling Augie Hibbler in the finals in the Bergen County tournament. I was just wrestling in the Beast of the East finals. So, something like this isn't really new. Yeah, he's a great opponent, great wrestler, but it's just another day.
And finally, talk about some of your season goals going into the rest of the season.
Yeah, no, it's only one state title. That's it. Anything besides that is a failure of a season.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the way, man. I definitely think you could do it. Great job today. Now back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Thank you, James. We're heading back here to the mat. We're going to head to the 190. Going to head 190 here. $190, Andrew Zeman Sr.,
job,
Randolph 20-3. DeMarzio, sophomore from Morris Hills, 19-4.
DeMarzio on a good shot here, driving through for his finish. Good job. Rolling right over that wrist. Doing a good job of keeping forward pressure. Got a hammer lock. Zeman's right up to his feet.
Three nothing. DeMarzio leads here. Again, we talked about it. Two teams. You look, Morris Hills, Randolph. Great job getting kids to the finals. And this is what builds a program.
Yeah, I mean, that's DeMarzio, kid's no joke. He's only a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very impressive. Good luck, dude. Marzi, heavy hands, just very aggressive wrestler, which is awesome to see.
This is going to sound weird, but you know who he reminds me of? And you tell me if I'm completely wrong here. Does he not remind you of a Joey Shealy?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a little bit. Joey was more arm spins and like slide bys, but yeah, he definitely has a similar style. Shout out Joey Shealy.
He's in here somewhere. I saw him earlier.
He had it out.
Oh, how dare he?
Yeah, I know.
He didn't come kiss the pinky ring of the great Donald J. Brower, whose coverage of him helped make him a state medalist. How dare he? I'm stripping your medal.
I think he's
Joey.
listening.
How dare you, Joey? Come kneel and kiss the pinky ring for all the great coverage.
That's crazy.
6'2", DeMarzio leads start of the period. I saw him earlier today when he was walking around.
Yeah.
He always says hello to me.
Yeah,
Nice
he's
kid.
a man. I grew up wrestling with him. But I know he's over at Morris Hills a lot, helping train these kids up. So he's
he's still
part
involved.
of that program. Yeah,
Still involved.
Yeah,
does a lot of stuff with the youth kids as well.
Yeah, 100%. I'll tell you what, their women's team is
Like
is very high level.
That team, because you have Diaz Sanchez and those
Santos.
Diaz Santos.
Yeah.
And then her younger sister, and then I'll tell you
Yep.
the scary one. I'm friends with the mom. That little brother's going to be the one that's.
Oh yeah. He's.
You just have that look. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy people.
Yeah. They're a great family, and some great wrestlers. Nice tilt there. He's got to get that bottom knee up. Good job catching some backs. Yeah, I like his style. He just wrestles aggressive and puts a pace on kids.
It's not like he's
hard
trying to
keep up.
fake anything with you.
Yeah,
He's just like, listen, I'm coming after you.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah, it's awesome. He's still young too. Only a sophomore to be wrestling like that. So I mean, by the time he's a junior, senior,
honestly, where he's at 190, you got to assume he's going to grow a little bit. He's going to be at 215, possibly a heavyweight. If in that range, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And that and him being as aggressive as he is, when he gets to those upper ones where you don't see a lot of technical. And then I'm a heavyweight, so I can say this: you don't see too many technical maneuvers done in the heavyweight.
Yeah.
It's a lot of big guys, sumo style, just
Yeah.
ready.
Hey, listen.
This will help him when he gets into those bigger weights as well.
Sometimes I wish I was a heavyweight. I'd be 4-time state champ. He's got to push pull on the head.
Yeah, pretty much.
The only thing
you got to worry about is you got to worry about all those ultimate tiebreakers you go into.
Listen, I live for those. He's just putting it on him now.
Wasn't sure who the choice it was, but if it's his, I'm assuming he's going to go neutral.
Yeah. Oh, he's going top. Oh, he's going top. All right.
I guess he's been given a shot. Got a little blood
why
here.
not?
Looks like we got a little blood. So why don't we help all these people figure out how they can become a sponsor?
Sponsor.
You want to be a sponsor? Here's what you do.
Want to become a sponsor?
Click on your logo here on a team page. You'll have a form there. You fill it out, send it to me. I'll get back with you in 24 hours. Or send me an email at admin@GSHSWrestling.com. We have plenty of matches coming up. They've extended the season a week if you haven't been paying attention. So we have a lot of individual matches up. We got a bunch of other stuff we're doing. We have plenty of opportunities, not only for this year, but we're also booking out for next year. So send me an email. Others claim to be big. Garden State HS Wrestling's coverage is massive. We will make you money. If you own a business and you're in the wrestling, why are you not partnering with us? The premier high school wrestling coverage provider in the state of New Jersey. And also follow us on our social medias. You follow us on our socials, right, Nick?
Yeah.
On Facebook, I think that was a lie.
Not
On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Like, subscribe, get notified on YouTube. Matches. We do our podcast I'm going to be putting up tomorrow. Everything we do, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We got a big thing coming up for states and regions. Check it out. Follow now. GardenStateHSWrestling.com.
You got to get me on the podcast, man.
I'll get you on there.
Talk some wrestling.
I have absolutely no problem with that. People are sick of seeing my bald head looking like I'm doing a video trying to get released from Iraq in 2002. It looks like I'm in trouble in a cave somewhere telling people, please send money.
That's funny.
Ziedman with the stall. Those poor camera people didn't know what was going on over there. They're like, oh, get away from me.
Yeah, some big boys coming at him.
I always love it, especially here when it's the heavyweights or the 215ers and the cheerleaders are on the edge of the mat.
Oh my
they
God.
scatter.
Yeah.
Like you threw an Ulta gift card. I don't know, is Ulta still a thing? You threw an Ulta gift card. Whoop! Off to the sides.
I mean, yeah. If 280 pounds are coming at
Yeah,
you,
I'm running
even
too.
me, yeah, I'm getting out of the
I'm
way.
out. See you later.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't run when they see 285 pounds coming after him?
Who's that?
My wife. She usually just laughs at me.
You in a singlet too?
I do have a singlet at home. I do have one.
That's good stuff.
She says I look like if you took a Ziploc bag full of oatmeal.
Oh no.
Yeah. We won't get into that right now. People right now are like, oh my God, what is this guy talking about?
Yeah, I have to picture that. Frank slowing down a bit here on bottom. Ziedman just doing a good job of riding. He's got to get to his inside stand-up.
And I think Frank's content here.
Yeah,
You know, just not giving up anything stupid. And what does it matter? Oh, okay, you get hit for so long. You obviously want to get up, but
Yeah.
whatever. They get hit with
There it
Stone
is,
here.
I don't know if you saw the Del Barton Faith Christensen match.
I watched one of the I think it was 9 companies that were there broadcasting.
Yeah. Did you watch the heavyweight match there?
Yes.
Augie Moser?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He did his job. That was respect to that kid. I mean.
And Augie's a great kid.
Yeah, no, he is.
It's funny, though, because when you talk, like, and you know this now coaching, a lot of kids don't know situational wrestling.
Yeah, he knew his job.
Yeah,
and he
like,
did
you
his
know
job
what
for
you
the
have to
team.
do.
That's all, yeah. I mean, even though he lost, he did his job.
Speaking of doing their job, your winner at your champion at 190 from Morris Hills. Now we're going to send it to 165. I'm pretty sure it's Justin Bullock. Take it away, James.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the 165-pound champion here from Mount Olive. Another one. Seems like we've been digging you guys all day long. Justin Bullock for the Mount Olive Marauders wanted here at the MCT. Justin, this is your second MCT title. Wrestle a tough kid from Morristown of Evan Kernal, but talk a little bit about going into this match.
You know, just coming in confident. It's my second time, so I know what it takes to win right now. And, yeah, just confidence.
Talk about something that you were going through in your mind as you were wrestling Kernal, knowing that he's a very flashy wrestler, very funky wrestler in his own right. Talk a little about some things that you had to watch for during the match when you were wrestling him.
Yeah, I was more focused on, like, visualizing my offense and getting to my stuff. You know, I obviously had to worry about defending his stuff, but I was mostly focused on my offense, yeah.
And finally, talk about some of your season goals going in as we get through the rest of the season, the sections and postseason stuff.
Yeah, we're just working towards getting a team title and, you know, making it back to AC and trying to place on the podium this year.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the way, Justin. Congratulations to you. Good luck the rest of the season. Now back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
I'd like to thank Market Tavern, one of our primary sponsors. Thank you, Danielle, and everybody at Market Tavern for all the coverage this year that's helping us get out there, and your support has been a big, big part of that. Now we're going to head to 215. Nico Gonzalez, a senior from Mount Olive, 24-2. Deacon Frayne, a sophomore from West Morris, 20-4. This is going to be a battle. Nico Gonzalez medaled last year. Deacon Frayne has done great this year for West Morris. I really like this matchup.
So I'll bet you $100. Nico hits an inside reach single. There it is.
I didn't even get a chance to say anything.
Yeah, no, he's very good. Well, he's the only kid in the room that when I sprawl, he can pull my leg back in. He's one of the strongest kids I've ever wrestled.
We have 2 more matches left, including this one, both involving Mount Olive wrestlers.
And I bet you he hits another inside reach single. Huh? Should have taken that bet.
I didn't get a chance. I'll take that bet.
Not too late.
Come on, what's going on?
Oh my God. Did someone just say all concession stand food is now $1? $1 for all concession stand food. I think they had steak sandwiches.
I think Nico had a pretty good run on Escape the Rock.
So they just announced the concessions all $1. I think all the fat people are running. I had to hold myself down.
And McDonald's is closing.
Especially with this weather we're getting, you never know what you're going to get.
Oh, yeah. People going nuts clearing out the grocery stores.
Nico with a tilt there, 3 there. Got to let him out.
You want to take the bet? $100 inside reach single? We should have taken that one.
I should. Yeah, give him 3 there. I think Nico thought he got more on the swipes. That's why he let him up.
Yeah. I mean, either way, he's... There it is. To a dump. Nice. Mixing it up.
And your winner at 215, Nico Gonzalez. Congratulations, Nico. Now, we are going to send it back to our man James Clark with our champion. I'm pretty sure it's Luke Shivas. We're going to send it back to James right now.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the 175-pound champion from Norris Knolls, Lucas Shivas here, who won it in a very narrow 5-4 decision. Lucas, a big match for you right there. You went toe-to-toe with Nolan Monahan from Roxbury. Talk about that.
I knew the kid, very good wrestler, got way better
wrestled him last year. It was a not really close match, but this year, crazy match. I was just going to wrestle conservative the whole time. I didn't want to do anything crazy, get myself thrown to my back because he's known for that. So I just went all out and tried my best, yeah.
Talk a little bit about some things, as you said, you were trying to defend off of his throws and things that he was something really good at. Talk about some things that Coach Vasily and your coaching staff was going over with you to prepare for the finals match.
Like I said, he's known for I know him for throwing a bunch of kids on their back early in the match, getting quick pins. So I knew in neutral I didn't need to tie up, do anything crazy. My coach is telling me just keep your distance, shoot a low single or low double if you needed to, and just wait for an opening.
How confident are you feeling as you go into the sections and the postseason? How confident are you feeling that you can go very far this season?
Yeah, I definitely feel better about myself than beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, I was out of shape, wasn't really wrestling to my potential, and now I know I have expectations, so I'm beginning to meet those expectations later in the year. So I think I'll go far.
Well, best of luck to you the rest of the way, Lucas. Congratulations to you.
Thanks so much.
Now back over to Don and Nick for the next matchup.
Our sponsor, Saranelli & Associates, Accounting, Tax, and Consulting, SaranelliCPA.com. This is our 285 final. Jared Martini, a junior from Mount Olive, 1907. Tommy Borgia, 21-0 from Westmore as a senior.
I like the way Borgia wrestles. He doesn't really wrestle like a typical heavyweight. A little bit more athletic, get into, some shots that you wouldn't normally see.
You know what it kind of looks like, and it obviously fits with him. He looks like a football player, trying to block, and that's what he is. So he's going to Princeton.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
You see that.
Yeah. Congrats to him, though. Princeton for football is awesome. But Martini also a very good wrestler, too.
And can I say something? I've said it before. I just really like saying this about Borgia. Great kid. I just shook our hands when we came over.
Yep.
Oh, we had a smile. He, if he wanted to, and you know this from being around top level wrestling, he could have an ego, and be a pain.
Yeah.
That's great upbringing by the family that he's so humble.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, he is a very nice kid. Yeah, I'm excited to see him down in AC this year as well.
Yeah, I really want to see what he's going to do next year.
We're just got to get two hands to the leg here, but he's caught in there it is, two hands on the leg now.
Thank you, Joey Shealy. I will not put you on the list. I will pardon your your insubordination for this time. I will look past it.
Good job quad podding up there by Martini. Good wrestling there by both guys. Nothing there on the edge.
Right on the edge there, too. 3-1. Borgia leads.
You're thinking heavyweight. The key is just if you keep clearing ties, you'll find an opportunity eventually. But when you get hung up in the ties, it kind of slows everything down.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, these two are friends.
Yeah.
Tommy actually works at Martini's mother's ice cream parlor.
Which one is that?
I think it's called Scoops.
Scoops.
Yep.
Scoops.
And Jared works next door at Enzo's, who, by the way, I went to high school with the owner of that.
Oh, that's pretty good pizza over there. That's right on 46 you're talking about?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
There's a couple of them. There's one in Washington out by Warren Hills.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's just putting his head right in that shoulder, Martini. Good quad pod. He's got to pressure back there.
215 pounds, we're waiting on all of you. If Nico make you make it, you can make it. 215 pounds, come on down.
Tough ride here by Borgia sitting on that wrist. Gonna try to put it on his back, it looks like. Yeah, it's a tough ride here. Martina got to get his knees up here. It's a lot of weight on top, though.
I mean, pushing that head in there too, obviously.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Just keeping him flat.
33 seconds. He's doing a great job on top. I mean, he's not doing anything crazy.
So when Martina hits a stand up here, he's got to keep pressuring back. He's doing a good job getting his quad pod, but not. He stops pressuring back and gets chopped forward.
Yeah. So it's gonna go 190.
Going Navy ride for Borgia. Got him flattened out, 20 seconds left. And we're going in the third period. Borgia up 3-1.
After 2, Borgia 3-1.
That was a great job by Borgia on top there. Nothing crazy, kept moving around. Put Martini in a little pain. You can kind of see with the shoulder.
Yeah.
I think now that we're in the third period, if I look, I think this might equal the time Borgia spent the entire rest of the tournament. I think it was all quick pins.
Borgia with an inside stand up to his quad pod. You got to keep pressuring back there. I think you're going to start to see, back up to his quad pod, turning into it, inside stand up. Less and less people are hitting the traditional stand up or sit outs or switches, right? That quad pod, right? You watch all the top guys, they're all hitting that quad pod right up to their feet, pressuring back.
You could notice difference in wrestler. I mean, it's amazing some of the technique you see, and we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
How many are getting out to different stuff?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just staying in good position. You know, some of these wrestlers think they need to know a million things and do a million things. It's just about getting really good at a couple things that, carry you a long way.
They hit Borgia there with a stalling.
All right, well, he's
backing up, they say.
Yeah.
I mean, not really sure, but
Martinez got a minute here to try to chase a takedown, take this to OT. But Borgia doing a good job controlling this the ties here. There's good hand fighting here by both of these guys. He's going to hang on to this leg, probably try to kill time. If I'm Martini, I'm trying to score here.
You got to. I mean, you're down 3.
You need to hip him over right here. They're out there.
Hit the floor there.
Oh, he's got the new Freaks on. I don't know if I'm a big fan of those. Or the colorway. He's Hawk the Loogie on the floor.
Borgia a little slow to get up here.
Yeah, 23 seconds. I mean, if I'm Martini, that's...
And I'm going to answer this, and I don't want to sound stupid. When you have a quick tournament like he's had, and I know you've been wrestling all year, you maybe want to, instead of going for a quick pin, get your heart rate up, especially in a semifinal match. If you think you're going to beat a kid, do what you need to do, but don't go out there and pin super quick.
Yeah.
So you get your heart rate going on, if that makes sense.
No, 100%. It helps you kind of separate the gap from you and everyone else. But
1 second left by Russo. Calling it at 1 second. But I think Borgia is going to be your winner here. See both
Congrats
these guys.
to Borgia.
Congratulations to Tommy Borgia. Well, we're going to send it back to our man James Clark, who's back there with our 190 champion. Take it away, James.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the 190-pound champion from Morris Hills, Frankie DiMarzio, who won it here today in a 16-3 major decision. Frankie, we were just talking before we came on air. great win for you, but even a better team performance. Talk about it today.
Well, I was really proud of my teammates. 2 county champs, 2 of our county finalists were sophomores, and a lot of our people who didn't make finals, like they were younger and they're ready like for next year to do better things. You know what I mean? So I just think we have a really good future as a team.
Talk a little about some things that you worked in for your match-wise, and talk about some of the things that your coaches have been pushing you through for today's tournament.
I mean, obviously, my main position is neutral. I've been hammering that a lot. I've been visualizing my takedowns before every match, but I also like to hammer on top, so just focusing on my hammer lock, which is my go-to move. I got a couple pins there with that today. I got to work on my bottom, but me and my coaches are really working with that, like to get my bottom on par, because what really hindered me in that last match was bottom, really, and if I can improve on that, I don't think anyone would stop me, honestly.
Well, that's a great mindset to have there. Congratulations to you, man. Best of luck the rest of the season, and good luck to your team as well, too. Now we'll head back over to Don and Nick for the next things.
I'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors from today. The Harrington Companies, Harrington Demolition Recycling, Harrington Construction, Hoffman Supply. Big supporters of what we're doing here at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Thank you guys for all the support. The Harrington Companies.
Good match, dude.
So it's been a good one. Hang on one sec. We're getting everything going. Estabilt Wrestling Club. Be good, be great, but you want to be the best? Be Estabilt. 7 Northright Road, Hackettstown, New Jersey. Estabilt Wrestling Club. I know we got some other sponsors coming up. No, we're going back to a camera that's not set up yet. We're going to come back to me, but James is just there. Hey, look at this. It's James Clark just hanging out. James Clark just chilling.
Buddy, I'm here with Nico Gonzalez, a 215-pound champion here, who won it here today at the MCTs. Nico, obviously big year for you, big senior year. Talk about this.
Finals match, I felt amazing, felt at my peak, and I couldn't be more grateful for the training partners that I've had, my family being by my side, my sisters, mom and dad, all supporting me. 2-time county champ. I'm one of the few in Mount Olive history to do that, and I'm looking forward to more of the records and milestones I could reach in the future.
Now, talk about this tournament as a whole. Really tough teams that are here. Hanover Park, Mount Olive, Westmore Central, Morris Hills being up there now. A lot of tough teams in this tournament. Talk about this.
Deep competition. We're in Jersey, so every team's going to bring something, and I think that 215 has brought something special for the county tournament this year. I had Wyatt, Cisco, Deacon Frayne. They're all studs, and they're all, honestly going out there, having fun, giving it my all, them giving it their all, honestly, and taking them all out. Couldn't be more blessed, and yeah.
Well, best of luck to you, Nico. Definitely looking forward to you down in Atlantic City this season. Congratulations to you. We'll head back over to Don and Nick for the next reading of sponsors.
I'd like to thank some of our other sponsors, Performance Trophies and Medals, conveniently located off of Route 10 in Randolph, New Jersey, the sponsors of our Hammer of the Match. Thank you, everyone at Performance Trophies and Medals. The New Jersey Wrestling Official Association, NJWOA. Want to get back to sport you love? Scan the QR code below for more information on joining the top wrestling association in the USA. Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Like, subscribe, get notified on YouTube. We're going to do some more stuff. We're going to send it back to James Clark with our champion at heavyweight, Tommy Borgia.
Here with Tommy Borgia, the heavyweight.
We're going to go to James
that
Clark.
Won it here today at 285.
There we
this
go.
is a big moment for you, Tommy. Won multiple Morris County titles here, of course, second one. But talk a little bit about this and going into your year. It's got to be bittersweet.
Yeah, no, it's great. I went out there. I didn't perform exactly how I wanted to. I was a little closer than I wanted, but that's a day in the life of wrestling. Sometimes you're gonna get it, sometimes you're not. And
you just got to push through those hard days, push through those slow days, and, get better tomorrow, get back in the room, keep working on what you're doing. Had a bunch of great competitors here this weekend, and, I just love this tournament so much, and it means the world I was able to come out on top.
Now, obviously, as a team today, you guys took second. You guys dominated today. A lot of champions here, a lot of second-place finishers, and multiple winners here today. But talk a little bit about your team's performance overall, and what are the expectations going into sections going into the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, we have a great team. We're a lot of really hard-nosed guys, and, we're going to go out there and compete with whoever, we got. And we've had some injuries in our lineup. We got one or two guys out, but I'm really confident in this team. We're young. We're, we're underestimated a lot of the time, and we got a lot of firepower to score a high amount of points. So I'm really excited to see what we do as a group this year.
And finally, obviously big year for you. You medaled down in Atlantic City last year. Stakes are high for you, but talk about your postseason and your individual season going in and moving forward.
Yeah, there's one goal in mind, and that's get on the top of the podium at AC no matter what it takes. I've got to get some good matches in, got to get, the cardio up a little more. You got to get some technique redefined, but, I know in my mind I can do it, and on my best day, I don't think anyone in the state can beat me. And, just got to go out there and do what I know I can do and perform.
Well, best of luck to you, Tommy. We love watching you here at GSHSW.com. Now back over to Don and Nick for the closing comments.
We are back here at the Harrington Press Box. Nick Palumbo, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Donald J.
Thank you.
Brower. Another great year here at the Morris County Tournament. Obviously, Mount Olive. I actually have another little co-host I'm going to bring in.
There we
This
go.
is my little baby girl, 11 months old, Courtney Harlow. You may have heard her yelling in the background. Yep, she's here. This is my little love of my life. She's looking around. She's nosy. She's doing her stuff. But listen, Nick, great job today. I think everything went really well. I wasn't really surprised. A couple matches, seating-wise, I thought might be a little different. She's going to try to get on the mic. And she's I think everything went really well, and it was a great tournament.
Yeah, no, that was exciting. A lot of good matchups. Congrats to all the champions. Congrats to Mount Olive, and congrats to Mickey Diafran for winning OW.
Here, you want to show him your trick? Do it. Want to show you your trick? Look, go. But listen, I want to thank everybody for watching and coming out. I really want to thank my team. We were here at Morris County. We were also at Passaic County. We're doing something at Peaburg tonight. Hell of a job by my team and everybody here who's done a great job today. It's hectic, but it's fun. So I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. We got a bunch of stuff coming up. The podcast out tomorrow, but I'm going to go try to see if I'm either going to have an inch of snow or I'm going to be like a Yeti in the, with 45 inches of snow. These weather guessers can't get a damn thing right. But I'm going to get home. I'm going to get everything set up. But thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to do it again next year. So for my team and everybody here, Donald J. Brower, we'll see you next time.